let me tell you and give you some advice or suggestions, you may say, which is I would ask you guys to, talk more. And, you know, English is not only in the class. So if you're only talking or thinking about in English in the class, then it's going to be very difficult for you to improve, to learn, to be more fluent. You have to take it outside of the class because it's a tool. See English as a tool of communication, and don't limit it only in the class. You need a little practice, maybe read a little book or hear a little news, in English. So at least you can, get used to it. You can know how to pronounce something or how to say. Maybe you can catch one word. And also, when you're talking with your friends, you can also translate one word into Chinese, from Chinese to English in your head. Maybe if you tell your friends, let's go eat outside. And if you can translate this sentence in your head, how to say this in English, then you can see and you can find the words that you don't know. And you can take a note that, okay, I didn't know this word. And later, after when you come back, you can translate this word and you can memorize it. And you don't have to do this with, every conversation you have with all the people. It can happen with, one sentence every day, and see how much words that comes out that you don't know. So this is a very good and effective way for you to, gather more vocabularies and learn more. And when you have enough vocabularies, then is the question about the pronunciation, how you can improve, how you can be more fluent and all that. And also, don't feel nervous, don't feel shy to talk, because, this is the key to learn. If you are scared that, oh, I'll make a mistake, I don't want to talk, then how can you learn, right? So to learn, you have to speak, and it's okay to it's okay to make mistakes, and then we can correct it. That's how we learn, and that's how we can climb up the stairs. And also, that the topic that we talked is about the festival, and you had the time to prepare, right? Maybe you thought about what you're going to say, and also you had the time maybe to take some notes. So I will ask you a question, and I will see that how you guys do. And before that, I will also want to tell you is that you can, use some redundant words, which is in another way, you can say unnecessary words when you're talking, which is when you talk, if you forget something, if you don't know how to say, if you need a second to think, you can use such words like, well, let me think, I also want to say. You can, use these things. If I ask you a question and if you say, that's a very interesting question, I would like to start by saying, and then you can start your conversation and you can say. So it means you have a lot of time to think. And in the middle of the conversations, there are also lots of words like that you can use. And also, let me mention, why is this important? It is important is because studies shows that native speakers use these kinds of words a lot, and non-native speakers don't use it at all. So it has a huge effect on conversations and practice. And there's more details to say about this, but this is a basic idea in very short that I can give you now.